No rain. When the world dries up and you turn into a walking cactus. By someone who still remembers the sound of rain, faintly, like a ghost in the attic. So no rain, huh? Sounds cozy. You ever complain about a rainy day? You know, wet socks, slippery sidewalks, your hair suddenly deciding to cosplay as a haystack? Yeah, well, you might want to hold on to that umbrella and whisper an apology to the clouds. Because in a world without rain, those soggy Mondays become golden memories. Without rain, things get bad. Like, you start reminiscing about puddles bad. So let's play a fun little game called What Happens When It Never Rains Again? Spoiler alert, everything breaks, your body panics, and you basically become a cactus in cargo shorts. Number 1. Drinking water turns into liquid gold, and you're thirsty for trauma. You used to just twist a faucet and boom, hydration. Now, water is a currency, and you're broke. Rain is the main supplier of our lakes, rivers, and underground aquifers, aka the VIP water sources for your house, your food, your everything. No rain means those start drying up, and suddenly, you're measuring out sips like you're in a dystopian sci-fi movie starring you. Showers become a monthly event. Laundry? That's a luxury flex. And don't even think about watering your plants. They're now emotional support sticks. You'll reuse water. You'll filter your tears. You'll chase rumors of hidden wells like you're in a post-apocalyptic treasure hunt. Welcome to the new thirst trap. Number 2. Plants tap out. The world goes 50 shades of dust. Green? Gone. Lush landscapes. See ya. Without rain, plants can't drink. And when plants can't drink, they, well, die. Entire forests turn into bonfires waiting to happen. Fields crack. Soil crumbles. Suddenly, your childhood drawing of a tree looks more alive than the one in your backyard. And no plants equals no food. So you're not just missing the greenery, you're skipping dinner. Also, fun twist. No vegetation means the land erodes faster. So the wind starts stealing your backyard like a slow-motion burglar with a leaf blower. You're not just in a drought, you're in a planet-wide exfoliation event. Number 3. The food chain breaks like bad Wi-Fi. Animals ghost you. You ever wonder where the birds went? They dipped. Because without water, they've got nowhere to bathe, drink, or nest. And they're not alone. Grass-eating animals starve. Meat-eating animals get desperate. And then everybody either migrates, mutates, or mysteriously disappears. Biodiversity? More like biodivorce. The circle of life becomes a sad spiral, and you're left wondering why the only animal left is that weird beetle that somehow survives anything. Welcome to nature's version of a housing crisis with teeth. Number 4. The air feels like a hairdryer on full blast, and it's toxic too. Remember when air was breathable? Not anymore. Without rain to scrub the sky clean, pollution parties hard. Dust, pollen, smoke, and mystery particles just float around like glitter in a nightmare. Your lungs? Not thrilled. Your sinuses? Fully revolting. You wear a mask just to go get the mail, and stepping outside feels like walking into a microwave stuffed with cotton balls and regret. Basically, every breath becomes a gamble. Will it be oxygen or vintage factory fumes? Number 5. Wildfires become the world's new screensaver, just flames. Everywhere. You ever try roasting a marshmallow without a campfire? Don't worry, the forest will provide. With everything dry and crispy, even the tiniest spark can turn into a wildfire the size of a small country. One dropped cigarette, one lightning strike, one angry squirrel with matches, boom. Whole regions burn. There's not enough water to fight the flames, so the fire wins. Every time. And the smoke? It doesn't stay in the woods. It follows you home. Your sunsets become apocalyptic, your air smells like a barbecue you never got invited to, and your lungs start sending passive-aggressive signals. This is fine. Everything's fine. Just ignore the sky being orange again. Number 6. Agriculture crumbles. Grocery stores go on silent mode. You walk into a supermarket and think, why does this apple cost $27? Answer, because that apple grew on a tree that needed water. And there's none. Farms fail. Crops shrivel. Livestock suffers. Food becomes a collector's item. You start eating weird combinations from the back of your pantry. Chickpeas and jam. Gourmet. Expired cereal with powdered milk? A treat. And those memes about growing your own food? Not funny anymore. You're out here trying to grow kale with emotional support and a single drop of dew. Number 7. The economy does the drought dance, and it's not pretty. You think no rain just ruins picnics? Try watching the entire economy turn to dust. No water equals no crops equals no food industry. No hydroelectricity equals no power. No tourism equals no jobs. No clean water equals no functioning society. Businesses collapse. Jobs disappear. Prices explode. Your paycheck starts whispering, "Good luck, buddy." Basically, the economy catches the same dry, cracked fate as your backyard, and you start bartering coffee packets like you're in a Netflix dystopia. Number 8. Health goes on strike. Your body isn't built for drought. You feel a tickle in your throat. You pray it's just allergies. But it's not. With no clean water, hygiene breaks down. No hand washing. No safe cooking. No showers. Your immune system starts Googling retirement options. Infections rise. Respiratory problems skyrocket. Dehydration becomes an everyday game of Russian roulette. You long for the days when your biggest medical issue was a paper cut. Now your skin is dry, your lips are sandpaper, and your kidneys are filing HR complaints. Number 9. Ecosystems flatline. Welcome to nature's silent funeral. You think nature always finds a way? Yeah, not without water it doesn't. No rain means no lakes. No rivers. No shady wetlands with frogs and secrets. Fish, gone. Birds, pack their bags. Bees, probably on strike. The ecosystem, the fancy word for everything that makes Earth not terrible, starts unraveling like a cheap sweater. Plants die, animals starve, predators panic, humans Google how to photosynthesize. And all those invisible services you never noticed? Pollination, soil protection, pest control, air filtration? Yeah, that was nature. And she's out of office. You'll miss the birdsong. You'll miss the frogs. You'll even miss the bugs you used to complain about. Silence isn't golden. It's bone dry and terrifying. Number 10. Clean energy loses its cool, literally. You're all in on clean energy, right? Solar, wind, hydro, it's the vibe. Except, hydro's short for hydrological disaster now. No rain equals no rivers equals no spinning turbines. Hydropower? Flatlined. And while solar and wind technically don't need rain, they still depend on a working society to build, repair, and cool down those systems. All of which, you guessed it, need water. Without rain, even your dream of sustainable energy turns into a scavenger hunt for batteries and shade. Your Tesla's just a very expensive paperweight. Number 11. Vacations become heatstroke marathons. Remember vacations? You, a drink with a tiny umbrella, and nature looking like a postcard? Gone. No rain means no waterfalls, no lush resorts, no scenic green anything. Just dry beaches, cracked hiking trails, and forest cabins that now look like kindling. Camping becomes trying not to catch on fire. Sunbathing becomes getting roasted alive on a rock. Swimming holes. Now just holes. The tourism industry collapses, and suddenly your holiday plans involve sitting on your porch and hallucinating about Iceland. Number 12. Quality of life does a backflip off a cliff. You ever wonder what it's like to live in a documentary about survival? Now you know. With no rain, everything gets harder. You spend hours tracking down basic necessities. Water, food, a place to breathe without coughing up dust. Entertainment? Too tired. Social life? You can't afford the dehydration. Mental health? Hanging by a very dry thread. Everything you once considered normal, hot showers, cold drinks, green lawns, fresh laundry, turns into wistful memories like remember hugs in 2020. This isn't just inconvenience. It's life downgrade, premium edition. Number 13. Irrigation systems become ancient relics. Good luck, farmers. You used to believe in tech, in human progress, in those massive irrigation canals and smart farming tools that definitely knew what they were doing. But all of it needs water. No rain equals no source equals no flow equals no crops equals no hope. Fancy irrigation pipes just become long, expensive decorations. And those AI-powered moisture sensors? They all say the same thing. Yeah, bro. Still dry. Turns out, you can't outsmart a drought. You can only learn to plant cactus. Number 14. Sea levels rise anyway. Surprise. Now you're dehydrated and drowning. You might think, at least no rain means less flooding, right? Wrong. So beautifully, catastrophically wrong. Rainfall and sea level rise are not dating. Melting glaciers from global warming are still raising the oceans. Rain or no rain. So now, you get the deluxe disaster combo. Bone dry inland. Saltwater coastlines. No drinking water, and your house is underwater. Cheers. Mother Nature's new aesthetic is irony. Number 15. Silence becomes a horror movie, and rain a forgotten lullaby. You used to hate the sound of rain. Now, you'd give anything for it. No rain means no soft tapping on windows. No earthy smell after a storm. No soundscape of droplets hitting leaves. It's just wind. Dry, restless wind. And that creeping silence that makes your soul ache. You realize something deep and weird and primal. Rain was more than water. It was presence. A reminder that the sky hadn't given up on you. Now, the world is quiet. The skies are cruel. And you? You listen to old recordings of thunderstorms like they're love letters from the past. So, you miss rain yet? All this chaos, fires, famine, dirty air, collapsing systems, breakdown of everything you thought was permanent, all because the sky just stopped crying. And maybe the worst part isn't the dust or the thirst or the heat. Maybe it's the realization that you never said thank you to the rain. You just cursed it for ruining your outfit. So here's your chance to repent, my dehydrated friend. Next time it rains, stand outside. Get soaked. Let it hit your skin like a gift. Cry if you have to. Nature deserves your tears. And before your Wi-Fi dies for good, subscribe. Because the only thing rarer than rainfall might just be this channel's upload schedule. Stay hydrated, you walking cactus. See you in the next apocalypse.